Alright, is everyone in? Because hello everyone, welcome to the losers bracket quarterfinals of 5-digit World Cup, and today we have the match between Japan versus our anomaly team that is Italy. Because oh boy, I believe this is going to be an interesting match. So last week, Japan put on a pretty good performance, but unfortunately was not able to win their winners bracket match, while Italy, as the seed 32 team, pulled a splendid performance against, I believe, seed 17, that is Indonesia, and they have proven everyone wrong. Despite the fact that they are seed 32, they still deserve a spot in the tournament, and let's see if they're going to continue this going into the quarterfinals. And given both of these teams' performance in the last round, we expect to see a pretty close match here. Japan did not as good as they did during the early rounds like round of 32 or qualifiers, while Italy just had an absolute pop-off. And if they follow the trend that they did last time, then Italy should be the one that has the advantage here. But obviously, it's been a week since then. Who knows what's going to happen? And we are going to be going into the warm-up first, I believe. Not sure if both teams have warm-up. I believe they do. So let's sit back, relax, watch our warm-ups here before we get into the main show. We also have to wait for everyone to get in as well. Looks like all our players are in. Hopefully we should be ready for the warm-up. Still pretty early though, it's only just hit 14 UTC, so we're gonna have to wait for a bit here. Also, this pool, I've looked over this quarterfinal pool and it has a lot of interesting things I want to talk about. Me personally, I really love this pool, so I'm excited to see how our players are going to be playing in this. Right now, we're going to be going into our first warm-up as Shi Argami. It's just a standard Noma 2. I'm not sure which side picked this, but it's a banger indeed. It looks like our players are not quite playing. It's alright, it's just a warm-up. This map's also only 1 minute and 52 long, so we should be over at any moment. There's not really anything notable going on, all our players seem to be struggling on it. It would be funny if we see this map again later on if someone decides to pull this in this tournament. Probably not. But this does look like a really fun one too. And as the map closes out here, Actually, I did not know this, but Sculpted Gamer actually put up a really good score on that 600k. Oh my. Really good score indeed. Well, we're gonna be going into the second warm-up. Kirby. Not quite a song from the game Kirby itself, but it does seem like it's Kirby. Also, just a quick note that a few things has changed in this round. A few notable things being that it is first to 6 now rather than first to 5, so higher seeded teams with more diverse skill set is going to have an advantage now, especially in this match that is Japan, as well as each team having 2 bans now. With an expanded pool and more options to pick from, as well as more bans, we could be seeing a bit more of a decisive match here for the highest seeded team, but I still expect hopefully Italy to put up an insane performance like they did last week. This warm-up does seem to be on the higher starting side, 7.5. Wonder what this is. Oh. Well, I can definitely tell what it is now. A lot of jump aim. This is a banger though, not gonna lie. We just sit back, watch our players play it warm up here, and Italy's actually doing really well, even though this is like a 7.5 map. Sure, it's like a jump aim map, but damn, that's pretty. Oh, well, not anymore. It was cool while it lasted. And Scorpio Gamer is actually putting up another really good score on the warm-up. Also, it is pretty noteworthy that Scorpio Gamer was one of the MVPs of the last match on Japan's side, with like a lot of good scores on the tapping picks. And seeing him actually able to play in the warm-up like this gives me confidence that Japan's going into this match a lot better than they did last week. It's getting to the spike though, and no one seems to be holding on except for Mario. Okay, never mind. This was an absolute bang of a warm-up, but unfortunately, it ends here. Really good song choice though from Italy, actually. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's get into the main part of the show. And we'll kick it right off with the picks and bans. Let's see what our players have in store. So for those who aren't fully aware of how the picks and ban works, both team captains are going to be rolling, and the winner of the roll is going to be getting the second protect and first ban, while the losers of the roll gets the first protect and second ban, as well as first and second pick respectively. I think I missed the roll. I'm not sure which it they seem to be saying close in chat, so okay, it does look like Italy was the one who won the roll, so Japan is going to be protecting first. Now, there aren't a lot of data that I can work off with for both of these teams, given their particularly not consistent performance across the rounds. And if I was in the shoes of the players, honestly, I wouldn't know what to protect either. Especially against Team Italy, which performed on a lot of really good picks last round, like, for example, a Hidden 2, which is also one of Japan's strongest pick. So it's kind of hard to find the right picks and bans here into such an anomaly of a team as Italy. But it does seem like they're going to be protecting one of the hidden pick that is hidden free, the Flow Ultimate. It's going to be Italy's turn to protect now. We could be seeing Italy protecting one of the Hard Rock picks, such as Hard Rock 2, or not, they're going to be protecting one of the Speed picks instead, that is number 5. And we're actually seeing Speed in number 5. That's crazy. Anyway, it's also going to be their turn to ban as well. We could be seeing them banning one of the Hiddens, again, one of Japan's strongest skill set. They could possibly ban into the free mods, but I do not believe that's going to be the case. There's also very scary picks like No Mod 1, which Japan also did exceptionally well in qualifiers for previous rounds. And it is the bans that's going to most definitely decide the outcome of the match here. In Italy, given the team that has the momentum going into this, they're going to have to play their cards right. Just wonder what could it be. They're taking their time with it. Oh, and it's gonna be HR free. Pretty interesting choice indeed, considering HR is one of their main skill set, but given HR free is more technical HR, as well as finger control, it's not a bad choice, especially when Japan has protected hidden free. They do not want to gamble on more technical and finger control heavy picks. Now Japan is going to be banning both of their bans. We could be seeing Japan banning one of the easier picks like DT1 for example, which Italy did really well as on the last round. Possibly one of the tapping picks, but I don't think that's going to be the case as they do have a pretty solid tapping roster. They did upset Taiwan on some of the tapping picks in the last round as well. Well, upset's not really the right word, but they did win some of those picks with a very small score margin. So they can continue to gamble those tapping picks, especially off of players like Scott the Gamer. I could see them banning into the Hard Rock 2, for example, as Italy was super strong on that in all rounds. Oh, it does seem like they're going to be banning Nomad too. And the second ban is going to be DT3. They seem to be avoiding the tapping picks. Reasonably so, I guess. Especially when Italy protected Nomad 5. Like, okay, sure, they don't have a lot of intel on Italy in the tapping picks, considering they haven't really played them that much, but it's very interesting to see them banning some of the picks that they actually did okay on last time. Perhaps they don't want to gamble on the stuff that Italy is strong on. Oh, and it does seem like Italy's gonna be banning Hidden 2 as well, which is Japan's strongest pick. Or one of their strongest pick. Sorry I missed it out because I looked away a bit, but oh good. Because now we're gonna be going into the first pick, that is Italy. And they're gonna be going straight for their protect pick, that is Nomad 5. The Nomad speed map. Bit of a gamble to see on Italy going straight for the protect pick without having much of a, I guess, warm-up going into the match. Okay, sure, the warm-up counts as warm-up, but you're gonna need to shake those nerves off right off the bat with a buffer pick of some sort. But no, they're gonna be just going straight for the protect. They want to get as much points on the board as possible. And about this map, it is one of the higher BPM stamina map that we've seen up until this point. Even like past the previous rounds, the stamina maps are in a lower BPM, but we're finally starting to see faster maps, 232 BPM, mostly just stamina tapping. I wouldn't say there's finger control, but for players who are stamina capped on this, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But for the comfort speed player, this is just exactly what they would love. There's not a lot of sections that they could break on, and as long as you're comfortable with this BPM, you're pretty much solid for an FC. And hopefully that's what we're going to be seeing on Italy's side as they pick into this. Japan is going to be scrambling for a roster here. While in Italy, we're going to be seeing players like Freewake, Satnerd, Fuyu, and Kiruchu. I'm not exactly seeing some of the core players in here that I've looked on the stats sheet, but I do not know too much about the Italy rosters. I'm not going to comment too much on that. While on Japan's side, we're going to be seeing the speed players that we've seen up until this point, especially Swelter Gamer, as I mentioned, is one of the tapping carries in the previous round against Taiwan, as well as other players like EasyDT and Kotomori, Amanon No, super strong players as well. Let's see if Japan is going to be able to hold off against the protect pick of Italy here, or will Italy be able to score the first point on the board and get the momentum? The good luck have funds are in, and let us begin the match. This is also a custom map number 5 as well, so shout out to the mappers who made this exceptional effort from the mapping team. It's really exciting to see a lot of custom map in a low rank tournament like this rather than repetitive maps that we've seen across other tournaments. It's just a really nice thing to see. But right off the bat, we're gonna be seeing teams struggling on both sides. Players struggling, my bad. Italy now only on 1 FC's left, but so is Japan. Oh, never mind. There is no FC left on Japan. However, they did break pretty early, so their combo is stabilizing again. Not too much of a deal. However, it does go to show that neither team is super comfortable going right off the bat on no 1-5. Reasonably so, I wouldn't expect any player to perform well when picking speed on the first map. We're going to be continuing seeing breaks on Fuiba, as well as EZDT. Koromori follows. Japan is struggling a lot here. The score is gonna slowly go over to Italy, just bit by bit with higher combo here. But Japan is holding on pretty well with some of the higher combos on Emanon and Scott the Gamer. And Italy is holding on strong 1/3 of the way through, but the lead is not that big. They're gonna need to continue to hold on this combo while Japan needs to continue breaking. However, Japan is holding on strong. Despite the early troubles there. And Sadner is gonna be the one breaking for Italy. It's going to slow the lead for Italy a bit. In fact, it's gonna slowly swing back to Japan with continued misses from Fuiba as well. Japan through that stamina section, they're just not letting up. All the combos are breaking on Italy. The score is gonna go over back to Japan. And there is only one high combo left as on free wake for Italy, while Japan just didn't seem to have a lot of breaks. And it's just gonna be a really long break here for the players to take in the score. That's gonna be the final break on free wake's combo. Emanon also found a break earlier, but EZDT and Scott are holding on strong, especially Scott here with the highest combo on Japan, 1.2k. And that's just gonna bring the lead over to Japan significantly. And without much map left, as long as Japan holds on, it is going to be a secured win and a break point as well. Off to a good start. Unfortunately for Italy, even though going off of their first pick being their protect pick, they couldn't hold on. And that's going to be a very crucial point for Japan. Well played indeed. Now we're going to be seeing what Japan's going to be picking going off this momentum, right off this break point. There is still a long way to go, however. It is 1st to 6 after all, but any point counts. And especially for a higher seeded team like Japan with more diverse skill set, this is within their comfort zone. And the more breakpoints that Japan has, the less and less chance that Italy is gonna have going into this match, as they only have so much maps that they're comfortable on. Now let's see if Japan's going to be picking right off their protect pick, that's HD3. We could be seeing something else. There isn't a lot of finger control picks left, and I don't think there's any actually, except for perhaps DT3, which I wasn't sure if Japan banned. I don't know. I think Japan banned TT3. We might need to double check on that. But no, they're gonna be going straight for their hidden one, right off their hidden skill set. This hidden one is... well, a lot of players seem to say that this is a tech pick similar to previous round, but I don't think so. This is very much on the higher BPM awkward aim that is on 200 BPM, as well as having a few slider aims that's not too difficult, could catch some players off guard. But if you're a hidden player, you should be able to play this pretty well. And Japan is a hidden team, so hopefully we could see a great performance from Japan here. The players are getting ready, and we should be getting into Hidden 1. Oh, and we are seeing our player from Japan that is Stone Bream. I was wondering where he was as well, but here we do have it. Our superstar player in Japan, supposedly. Unfortunately, he didn't do super well during the last round, but we're hoping to see Stone Bream being able to put up better performance on higher SR pools here. The other three players in Japan are remaining the same, that is ETT, Konomori, and Scott the Gamer. Italy also keeping a similar lineup with Juke going in. And we're getting into Hidden 1. Yeah, like I said, different from a lot of other Knight Rider map sets, this is very much more on the aim side, high PPM aim, and we are seeing our players struggling off the bat here. Italy is going to be seeing Freeway breaking a lot, as well as Sadner, and that's going to give the lead over to Japan early on. Keep in mind, this is a pretty short map as well, only 2 minutes long. So whatever combo breaks that we're going to be having is going to be exceptionally crucial. And Italy just continues to break with that break on Juke as well. Kirichu is only going to be a high combo left from Freeway and Sadner, both of which are early breaks, which does not help when Japan still has a full combo in Konomori and Scott the Gamer. Never mind, as I said that Scott broke. Why did I say that? Well, Konomori is still holding on, however, with the full combo with Stone Bream with very high combo, considering he also got an early break. There's 1/3 of the map left. There is still a chance for Italy to come back if Japan suffer from a complete collapse here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Easy DT does find a break. That's one of the high combos in Japan, but Italy also finding breaks as well. Here goes the combo and center in Juke, and I don't think there's a way back for Italy here. As Japan continues to run away with the full combo and Konomori. And I wonder if they can pull off a 3 million score here. As Freeway finally breaks for Italy, there's no more combo left for Japan. Passing that 3 million score barrier. And oh, Konomori unfortunately couldn't pull off the FC, but he made an exceptional performance, able to carry Japan off of this pick that they made here, as well as a really amazing performance on Stone Bream as well with 920k. And that's going to be a solid point for Japan. The pick goes back to Italy. Unfortunately, they do not have the protect pick anymore as they lost it right off the bat. There's not a lot of maps left that they could pick from. Potentially DD2, as that is the only speed map remaining. With both the tapping picks that is Nomad 2 and DD3 banned, Japan is not giving Italy any room to play off of this skill set that is tapping here. DD2, however, is still the fastest map in the pool, and possibly the only comfort pick that Italy can go into here, but given that they lost to Japan on Nomad 5 is also really dangerous. They could be going to DT1, but no, they're going to be going off of Nomad 6, which is a very different gimmick from what we've seen up until this point. Because as you know, the gimmick pick in the Nomad pool so far has only been low AR, right? Well, no more, because not only are we going to be having low AR, we're going to be having CS8 Kotoko Agony. If you know what this map set is, you'll know how hectic this map is going to be, even if it's just a 4-star diff. Yes, CS8. Not to mention on the lower AR as well, which, depending on the player, that might actually be a bad thing. Italy picking into this must mean that they are pretty comfortable with it. If not, might be super strong in it compared to Japan. But we don't have a lot of data going off of this, seeing that this is the first Nomad precision pick. But let's see what Italy can do. Japan's gonna be filling in Morimori for the first time this match, as well as Italy getting MHH in, while keeping their core rosters somewhat similar up until this point. I'm not seeing one of their highest performer during last round as Dire Cost going in. I'm not sure if he's just not comfortable with these maps or he's not here at the moment. But it is an interesting thing to see. But as we go into Nomad 6, we have absolutely no intel on how players are going to be performing on this kind of gimmick. But there's only one way to find out. All the players seem to be holding on really strong. Kirichu finding an early break there, as well as a few players in Italy like MHH and Freewake. While Japan seems to be holding on to a solid 4-way. And this is one of those maps that if you put a lot of effort into practicing, then you can do pretty well on. Japan seems to be showing exactly that. Kodomori finding a break, however. They're also showing exactly why Morimori is going in as well with that 98% FC. Easy DT finding a break, but that was traded earlier by Freeway. And our client is going to be freezing for a bit here. We're good now though. Japan is holding only a very minor lead. However, if one of our full combos here on either Stone Reap or Morimori breaks, then it's gonna become pretty interesting, but it doesn't seem like that needs to happen because Easy DT finding a break there is gonna slow their lead down a bit. However, Italy break is gonna bring the lead back to Japan pretty comfortably. Morimori does finally find a break, There's only a full combo left on Stone Bream, however, there goes the high combo on Kirichu. And there's nothing left on Italy to fight against Japan. Well, Stone Bream continues to hold, crossing the 500k barrier here. And he just seems unstoppable. Final 1/3 of the map. There's a few breaks in the start there, but Stone Bream held on. There's just no combo across the whole board except on one player. And it just seems hopeless for Italy. They don't have anything to fight against the lead that Japan has. Easy DT losing that support combo, but that does not matter. Let's see if Stone Bream can pull off the full combo here on Nomad 6. Not gonna say anything. But it does look like Stone Bream has did it. Full combo on Kotoko Agony Nomad 6. What an absolute splendid performance. That's also a perfect combo. No slider and drops, even though on those really weird slider patterns that we've seen our other players breaking on, but no mistakes coming from Stone Bream at all. And that's a solid break point for Japan again. And it's gonna be their pick this time. Japan has a lot of options. They still do have their protect pick that is hidden free, as well as other picks that are on more finger control side, like Nomad free. Technical picks like Nomad 4. They got a lot to work with. It does seem like they're going to be going straight for their protect pick, hidden free. Just wanting to get as much point on the board as possible. So this hidden free is a finger control alt flow kind of hidden free. It's no more free, but it's the flow throws off the players who are not comfortable on the hidden reading. And this is going to be very crucial as Japan is a hidden team going off of Italy who may not have a full roster of players that are comfortable on hidden maps, and especially alt hidden. So our players are going in. We're seeing the exact same roster. Japan has number 6. Well, Italy is going to be fielding in Pishio. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, probably. The good luck, have funs are in. And here comes hidden free. This is also a very long map as well for an alt map. 3-minute 47. That's gonna be very detrimental for players who are not comfortable on alt. Speaking from first-hand experience, unfortunately. 。 .
「
But oh boy, right off the bat, we're seeing Freeway struggling a bit on the accuracy department. Probably just a fluke, perhaps he was not comfortable with getting into hidden right off yet. But here we go. But again, oh no, a lot of breaks on Italy right off the bat. Kotomori as well in Japan. And there is no combo left on Italy already. But Morimori also finding a break on Japan. Still though, Japan has two very strong combo. That's on Stokely and Easy DT, and that is all they need. As Italy just doesn't seem to have anything. However, our players are building the combo back up slowly and steadily. It is going to be a very long map. But there goes Easy DT. There's only one full combo left on Japan. Italy's going to need to hold on to those combos that they have, but Juke find a break earlier. And our client freezes again. Morimori is building up a solid support combo into the scenario that Stokely breaks, but it just doesn't seem to be the case. Kirichu finding a break on one of the higher full combo on higher combo in Italy. There goes Freewake as well. There is just no combo left on Italy. Stone Dream is still FCing, while all of other players were finding breaks left and right. Never mind. Maybe I spoke a bit too soon there. Stone Dream no longer has the full combo. Still though, Japan does have the support combo coming from players like Morimori and Easy DT. And it's gonna keep their lead solid. Pishio and Kirichu are building a combo back on Italy, but let's see if they can hold on. This section's a bit tricky here. But all the players doesn't seem like they're struggling. Kotomori finds a break. Still though, not one of the higher full combos. There goes Kirichu. Pishio, however, is still continuing to build that combo, but Easy T and Morimori as well. There goes Pishio. There's just no combo left on Italy except for Juke. But compared to Easy DT and Morimori, it is simply not enough right now. There is not that much map left. They need a collapse on Japan, and even then... Oh wait, no, Juke's break was a Bancho break, but I think that's a real break now. And yeah, now Italy just doesn't seem to have any chance left. Well, Easy DT and Morimori are going to be crossing the 1k combo barrier, closing out the map in a fantastic manner with both with 100k scorers. That's such a difficult map, yet they managed to pull it off. And that's going to be a solid point for Japan. 700k lead. Italy's pick again. But if they lose this, it could potentially be their last pick. So they're gonna have to make a very careful choice here. I can only see DT2 being their only remaining pick. There just doesn't seem to be anything left on the board that plays into Italy's strength. Press HR2, and there it is. As we see it. Now this HR2, in my opinion, compared to like previous round, I think it doesn't scale as hard as the other maps. As this is mostly just sort of like a swing aim. And as long as you're comfortable on CS 6.5, you won't be making trip ups on any random sliders. But it is still relatively hard, especially since the map spans across 4 minutes. You cannot afford to make any kind of mistake. As both teams are forming their rosters. Seems like Japan is willing to stick to their core four here. Italy is trying to discuss among themselves and see who's going to be playing. There does seem to be some swapping in and out still. So, yeah, like I said, this map is really long. And especially when you're in the position of Italy, being that this is their last, possibly their last comfort pick, the nerves are going to be on their back. And it's going to be super hard, especially on CS 6.5, and you have to continue holding it for 4 minutes long, and it's just not a pleasant situation to be in and out if you're on Italy's side. But it looks like our players are settled in. We're gonna be seeing Diacos going in finally for the first time. We go right into the map. It seems like Kodomori was swapped out for Amanon. Let's see how Japan will respond to this pick from Italy. Given that this was expected to be one of Italy's strongest skills set right off the bat, pretty interesting to see not picking into this. Perhaps he was scared of the fact that Japan might be strong on this, especially going off of the performance of No 1-6. But in contrary, Japan is struggling pretty early on here. Only 2 full combos left. Well, Italy holding on to only a free FC now, but that is still a lead ahead of Japan. This is a long map, so Japan should not be letting their hopes up yet. There's another break on Juke right there, but it is not a full combo. But there goes Fuiba as well as Amanon. A trade full combos, but there goes Diacos. Only 1 combo on Italy versus 1 on Japan. Well, the score seems to be neck and neck right now. But it does seem like it's going back to Japan's side with the support combo on Morimori. And there goes the full combo on Free Wake, as Stonebream continues to hold on to that full combo, once again carrying his team on the precision pick. This is going to be crucial for Japan, as there is no combo left on Italy aside from a very small one on Fuiba. Simply not enough, however. There is still 1/3 of the map left. Morimori does find a break. There is a chance for Italy to come back here. However, Stonebream has accumulated so much point. 500k already. The support combo and Amanon in a scenario that even if Stone Reap does break, that support combo is gonna cancel out this any chance of Italy coming back, and there goes Freeba. There's a combo and dire cause again now. But there he goes. Amanon breaking support combo with Stone Bream just continues to hold on. And even if Japan keeps finding breaks now, as long as the full combo is hanging on, that is all they need to win this. Freewake trying to cling on to any chance of coming back left, but the map is slowly closing out with 300k score to overcome. I don't think it's going to be enough. And let's see if Stone Reap's gonna close it out with another full combo. On these really fast slider. Juke did find a break there, free, but easy DT. Those are some tricky sliders to follow, yet a full combo was not shaken at all. There it is. Unfortunately not an S rank. Considering the accuracy. But still though, it was a really good performance from Stone Ream. All the way until the end, and that is going to be a breakpoint for Japan as they go into their final pick, seemingly wanting to just close it out with a 6-0. They do have picks like No Mod Free left on the table, which is possibly their strongest option right now, considering that Italy didn't do too hot on HD3. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else left that could be good in Japan's favor. At least safe for them to go against Italy. There's also a map like Fremont 2, but I think it's more lenient towards Italy. And as Freeway tries to beg for No More 4, but unfortunately was denied by Scott picking Fremont 1. Oh my god. Unfortunately, Italy's final attempt to get back into the game through unconventional means didn't quite work. And Japan's gonna be picking Fremont 1. Frederick repeat. Yes, repeat. This is an interesting map, especially for Fremont 1, and I do believe that this does test the skill sets that Fremont 1 needs to test. There are perfect stacks, you can throw off the hidden players, and as well as it being AR9. And for Hard Rock, well, it's Hard Rock, so very interested to see which players are going to be playing which mod on both teams. Japan had a few switch-ups here and there during the previous round against Taiwan. However, their performance on the free mod was not too good on Japan last round. Although that was with the anomaly player that is Baoti going for the easy pick. So the performance from last round could just be a fluke, and if they play seriously with also with mostly just hidden and hard rocks, then they probably have a better chance. Italy is going to be getting some of their core players in. I believe it's this exact same one from Hard Rock 2. We'll have funds. And we're looking at Japan at match point. If Japan wins this, then they have successfully clean swept Italy. But if Italy can pull off a point here, then they have another chance of staying in the match for just a bit longer. Right off the bat, it does seem like Dire Cause on the Hard Rock. Right there. No big deal. Italy is going to a bit of a gamble here with 2 Hard Rocks to Japan's 3 Hiddens. But it doesn't seem to matter because the break was on Kiriju as the hidden play on Italy. However, even if I say that, hidden on this is not exactly easy as there are a lot of overlaps. There's a few perfect stacks here and there. The Air 9 as well, adding up to the really difficulty of this. Japan continues to hold on to a solid 4-way while Italy not having a lot of combos here. There was a break on 3-wake as well. Only a full combo left with Juke and a high combo with Dire Cause. But Japan is playing solidly right now. Oh, wait, the 3-way? I don't think there was a disconnect. That was an intentional. He intentionally left the lobby. What? I think the match is over. Unless Italy pulls out like a 3v4, I don't know. That was a really anticlimactic ending if there was one. I mean, Italy's not even doing bad. Juke is still holding on to the full combo. Like, if that was an intentional leave, then that could be a pretty big throw. There's still 2 oh no, never mind. There's no full combo left on Japan. So did the full combo on Juke. I was gonna say, it would be so funny if Italy actually had a way back into this, but there's no combo anywhere, but on Stone Dream and Kodomori with the support combo from earlier. Yeah, no combo in Italy. It's 1/3 of the way left. It really does not matter now. It would be such a miracle if they somehow overcome this 700k score difference. Like, I don't know, one of Japan's player internet suddenly cuts out, which I don't think would ever happen. That's just not possible. Yeah, Stone continues, as well as Kodomori, to close out the map. A good score here. Break on Kodomori though. Ooh, Stone Dream actually hit that slider on Hard Rock. It's gonna be ending the match with 600k, nearing 700k scores, but even on the hard rock as well. Well, performance on Italy still though. Like, you had a really good run there, but it's just simply not enough for this so capable roster from Japan. Everyone had over 500k score closing it out, and Italy just couldn't do anything against that. Japan 6-0 Italy. A well played from Italy. They did exceptional to make it all the way over here seed 32, especially during the last match against Indonesia. It was an absolute insane performance to even see them in the quarterfinals as the bottom seeded team. But unfortunately, they could not do anything against the powerhouse that is Japan. Congratulations to all of the Japanese player here. Also, we have an ending card now, which is actually kind of cool. I didn't even know that there was one. But yeah, well played from Japan. They're gonna be going on into the potential match against I believe Australia. Yeah, as they just won the match earlier against China. We're gonna be seeing that tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited to watch that if I get a chance to. But we're gonna be ending the stream here. There's going to be another match in 30 minutes, which is between the United Kingdom versus South Korea. And I believe that's gonna be a close, a very intense match as well. So if anyone wants to come, then we'll see you again in 30 minutes. For now, go take a break or go check out the other stream, which I'm not sure if there's gonna be a match going on or not. You guys can go check it out yourself. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in a bit.